And the Muslim ticket that was given to the North, because they know if they did not pick a Muslim from the North, the Northern Muslim will not vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and because they are religious by God, and that's the gospel truth. For Bola Ahmed Tinubu to...
Hello, what's up guys? In this video we are diving into a viral clip that has shaken up political discussions across Nigeria. A Hausa man from the north has dropped some shocking secret about the 2023 elections and even sent a strong warning to Peter Obi on how to handle 2027. Now listen carefully, because what he said is not what many Nigerians expected to hear. According to him, if you truly support Peter Obi, the best thing you can do is to make sure Obi himself sees this message. He said this is not about chasing views or followers, but about giving Obi a serious wake-up call before 2027. The man revealed that Obi has been going around the north, especially the northwest, drilling boreholes and doing projects. But here is the bombshell. He insists that no matter what Obi does there, it will not guarantee him votes. Why? Because in the northwest, politics is controlled by religious leaders, the imams. He claims that this imam used their influence given to them by God in the Quran to manipulate the poor masses into voting based on religion, not on who can deliver good governance. And then came the shocking line. He said even if you open the taps of milk and honey for them, they will still not vote for you if you are not a Muslim, especially not a Hausa Muslim from the north. That, he says, is the political standard. And according to him, that is the gospel truth. But he didn't stop there. He went further, warning Peter Obi directly. He advised Obi to stop wasting his energy in the northwest and instead focus on region that actually voted for him last time, the south and the north central, especially states like Kwara, Kogi, Benue and Plateau. And here's the real stinger. He said the reason Bola Ahmed Tinubu won the 2023 election is because Tinubu had sharp political analysts who understood the system. Meanwhile, he believes Obi has none. According to him, most of the Yoruba politicians who encouraged Obi to run in 2023 never wanted him to win at all. They only pushed him so that the 12 million vote Atiku got in 2019 would be divided. Guys, this is heavy stuff and it has already gone viral because of how blunt and fearless his words were. Guys, I will let you watch this video for yourself so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Also, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. Take a look guys, and remember to share your thoughts after watching.
Joke apart, let's take sentiment away. This young man
love Peter Obi, or you vote for Peter Obi, or you believe in his own ideology. The favor that I would like you to do for him is to share this video until you reach him. I'm not asking you to share this video because I want to get followers or views. I'm telling you to share this video because I like Peter Obi and I also believe in his own ideology. I see Peter Obi is going around the northern Nigeria, northwest to be precise, digging boreholes, doing some projects. I don't know whether you have a very good political analyst to tell you the northern politics. I'm born and brought up in the north. Atiku Abubakar, Ali Mustafa, Kwankwaso, they are all my brothers. Let's forget about the religious difference because we are religious by God. We are brothers because we first become northerner before religion came. So what am I trying to point out? The political architecture of the northwest depend on religion. The people who are controlling the politics of the northwest are imams, and those imams are using their position given to them by God in the Holy Quran to manipulate the poor masses. Yes, because they are the one to determine who to vote and who not to vote. I want you to know that the northern Nigeria, the northwest, are not voting for a person because he's a good candidate. They are not voting for a person because he will give them quality leadership. If you like, open the tap of milk and honey for them, they will never vote you because you are not a Muslim. And that is their political standard, and that is how they set it, and that is what they believe on. So I would like you to save your energy and stop all those projects that you are doing, to focus on area that vote for you last time, and also motivate the north central Muslims, Kwara, Kogi and the rest, and Benue, to motivate them to vote for you for 2027. But any project that you are doing in the northwestern Nigeria, I want you to know that their political standard is religion. He must be a Muslim. If he is not a Muslim, he must be a Hausa Muslim from the north. That is how they set their political standard, and that's the gospel truth. Because me, I don't spread propagandas. Secondly, I want to say this to Peter Obi for his own good. What makes Tinubu to win 2023 election is because Tinubu have a good political analyst that analyze the politics of Nigeria for him. And you don't have a good political analyst. Let me tell you the fact. Most of the Yorubas that motivate you to contest for that election, Peter Obi, they did not motivate you because they want you to win. But they motivate you to come out because they want you to provide that 12 million vote you and Atiku Abubakar got in 2019. That is why they motivate you to do that. So for you going into politics 2027, make sure you have a very good political analyst that will analyze politics for you, because the northern politics is more than what you think. Why did I say so? That the Yoruba did not motivate you to contest because they want you to win. We all know Yorubas. Yoruba cannot choose you over their brothers. Yoruba are so united and they are Yorubais in their lives. That's what I want you to understand. Yes. The person that analyzed that political structure for Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a smart person. Number one, the role that you are going to play in that election is for you to contest and divide the 12 million vote that you have, you and Atiku Abubakar in 2019. And the Muslim ticket that was given to the North, because they know if they did not pick a Muslim from the North, the Northern Muslim will not vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and because they are religious by God, and that's the gospel truth. For Bola Ahmed Tinubu to get the 25% in the Northwest, he have to choose a Muslim ticket. Although Bola Ahmed Tinubu did not pick a Muslim ticket because he want to Islamize Nigeria or anything, he just pick it to win election. And you as a Igbo man, they know Igbo man, when he stand on something he don't do. So that is why the Yorubas energize you, motivate you to come out for the president. But 2027 we want to make it something different. That is why I'm advising you to be conscious of your political strategies. Northern Nigeria, Northwest to be precise, their political standard is a Muslim. If you like, open the tap of milk and honey for them, they will not vote you. They don't vote carefully. They don't vote Adni. They only vote for a Muslim. That's the gospel truth, and that's what they stand for. And your own project, and you cannot change their ideology, and that's what they believe on.
For this secret where this guy review on this video, for me, there is some atom of sense from what he said. But now, if you look at the whole thing, you will notice that what this guy really said on this video is actually the truth. Because if Peter Obi wants to win or to emerge as the winner 2027, I think he needs to change his strategies.
Let's begin what's trending by taking reactions to the closed-door meeting between former President Goodluck Jonathan and Peter Obi, the 2023 Labour Party presidential candidate in Abuja. The meeting has fueled speculations about potential political alignments ahead of the 2027 general elections. Peter Obi, in a post on X, described their meeting as fruitful and called Jonathan an elder brother and statesman. While the specific details of the talks were not revealed by either party, analysts suggest it could be a preliminary step towards forming a broad coalition for the upcoming elections. Well, in the meantime, following his private meeting with former President Goodluck Jonathan in Abuja, Peter Obi attended a support group summit and a book launch. In his remarks, Peter Obi spoke on the critical importance of electoral reform as the foundation for a prosperous Nigeria, arguing that it is essential for driving economic growth, creating jobs, and improving key sectors like health and education. He also urged young Nigerians to actively participate in the democratic process.
The process through which people come into office is far more fundamental than even what they do when they are office. If the process is faulty, you're likely going to have bad governance. You're not likely to have corrupt governance, because the process through which they come into office is corrupt, and they will sustain the corruption. If it is bad, it is going to be bad, because there's no way people can come from a bad process and do the right thing. It is time for us to say enough is enough, because that process, faulty process we're allowing, is allowing poor education of our children, allowing increased infant mortality because of no primary health care, allowing hunger, despair, unemployment. So this is time for us to know that fighting the electoral process and making sure it's right is about fixing what is bad in our country. Thank you.
this meeting, and of course the photographs have, elicited some reactions on X, and I'll take some. This is from Richie X, who wrote, "Great to see Peter Obi and Goodluck Jonathan uniting for Nigeria's future. The focus on electoral reforms and youth engagement in ensuring our votes count. A new Nigeria is truly possible." Another ex-user wrote, "The greatest political mistake Goodluck Jonathan will ever make in his lifetime is to allow them push him into contesting for the president of Nigeria again. Not only will Jonathan be embarrassed heavily at the polls, he will forever lose that toga of honor and respect he's earned himself by relinquishing power to Buhari when it was the most difficult thing to do. Jonathan, as of today, is a global statesman who's earned himself a deal of good reputation. One wrong step is enough to ruin it all." Another ex-user wrote, "Dear Peter Obi, I humbly request an alliance with Goodluck Jonathan on the forthcoming general elections. You have a clean record, and Jonathan has a record of prioritizing human lives over his political ambitions. Nigeria has bled enough. Nigeria has a lot of leaders who care less how many lives are wasted as long as they maintain their political positions. We need a change. We need people with human hearts. We need a nation where politics isn't a do-or-die affair. We want to travel without fear or being stolen from our vehicles into the bush. We want to do business without spending much on generators. We want to graduate and have jobs. We want an environment that gives room for innovations, not like a dream killer. We want house and land agents to be banned." That was funny. "We want quality primary and secondary education and properly funded universities. Thank you for your attention to this matter." Finally, another ex-user wrote, "The news of Goodluck Jonathan and Peter Obi meeting behind closed doors in Abuja is certainly noteworthy, and it invites a lot of speculation about the topics at hand. Such meetings between prominent political figures often carry significant weight, whether it's about strategy, national issues, or collaborative initiatives. While the details remain private, the very act of convening signals a willingness to engage, discuss, and possibly influence the direction of ongoing political and social conversations in the country. It is a reminder of how leadership operates not just in public forums, but also in quiet, deliberate spaces where dialogue, negotiation, and reflection happen." I like that tweet. Rufy on fire.
Okay, I mean, the truth has to be said. See, I see that tweet. We all want all those things. We want a better country, we want power, we want this, we want that. Politicians, yes, they play a very major role. And that's why this meeting between Peter Obi and Goodluck Jonathan is generating a lot of buzz, which automatically it will generate a lot of buzz. Dr. Bad say nothing has been reported. I don't think two politicians will meet if there's nothing involved. I don't think that we didn't get the readout of the meeting, but I'm not sure they will not still broach the matter of our country, our politician.
Yeah, that's why Peter Obi said it.
And Peter Obi will say, "My brother, this is our country." We are going to broach that matter. Okay. But you see, like I said before, what is certain is this: our politicians need to come together in the interest of our country, number one. Number two, we must have a very robust contest in the next election. I am for contests. I don't want a case where one political party just feel that they will reign supreme and use the power of incumbency and wipe everybody away. And that's why when the APC did emerge as a coalition in 2015, a lot of people said it was a breath of fresh air. So if they are talking about possible coming together and all of that, in the interest of Nigeria, not in the interest of self, I think it's not a bad thing. And as regards, okay, just quickly as I wrap up, and as regards Jonathan running again, some people have said to be able to keep his integrity, maybe if they said that to Mahama will not be president today. He has a right to run. Why you say he should run? Maybe somebody has been running since 1993. Yes. Somebody has been running.
I know that person. All right. Then.
And the person will still run again.
Well, the race is ahead of us at this moment, right? I mean, it was good to see that picture, great optics, because the conversation has been loud, whether or not Goodluck Jonathan is going to be out there. And, we'll follow up on the conversation as always.
I am tempted to make this comparison between late President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua of blessed memory and the former governor of Anambra State, His Excellency Peter Obi, who among these was a better governor during their time. There are so many similarities among them, but I can tell you any day, any time that Umaru Musa Yar'Adua was a better man than Mr. Peter Obi can ever be. And if Obi will be as good as as Umaru Musa Yar'Adua was as the president of Nigeria, then he should expect to face the same fate, because it was alleged that the former president Umaru Musa Yar'Adua was poisoned and probably assassinated. Now, this is because Nigeria is very much under imperialistic control, particularly from the Americans, who are very much aggressive in everything that we are doing in this nation. In fact, they are controlling us more than the British, and they see Nigeria now as a colony other than what else anyone can describe it. And so because of this so much foreign control, our presidency is vulnerable and weak. Now, we also have a corrupt security agencies which can be used to compromise the security of the presidency. We also have aggressive politicians who are only concerned about looting money and have turned the Nigerian government into a business for them. And so for Obi to succeed or to escape any assassination attempt while in office, he must understand this, that the Nigerian presidency is weak and vulnerable. And the first thing that he must do is to secure the presidency. Now, how do you secure the presidency? It is required that the commander-in-chief of the armed forces should be somebody who will be a member or should be part of the armed forces. Being part of the armed forces doesn't mean you should go and join the soldier and wear uniform and become a soldier. No. It means that you join them in their strategic planning. In all their planning, in fact, you proposed most of the ideas that regarding your security. You tell them how things are supposed to be, how you want things to be done. You plan it with them. You don't depend on them to do everything for you. And you are relating with the Nigerian, with the armed forces, means that you have to understand military principles, military philosophy or ideology or whatever they call it. You need to understand that discipline is their way, and you will not tolerate any expression of indiscipline or any how will I put it, any weakness or any display of incompetence or whatever, any failure. You will not tolerate any failure from any officer. You will be straightforward with them. That is what it means. It means being a commander-in-chief of the armed forces, and you will be tough with them. You will be tough with them. It also means that you will have the junior armed forces, the junior officers, as your close friends, even more than you have the senior officers as your friends. I don't know how you intend to do, how you go about that, but you will be in control of the armed forces, where you have the junior officers as your friends. You'll be in control of the armed forces. And so, that is how serious it is. And so, about dealing with the imperialists, it is about time we consider suspending the embassies of all these imperialists, the French, the British, and the American embassies, suspending their embassies in Nigeria and comparing them to change their foreign policy as regards to Nigeria. That will help you to feel secure and limit their influence over Nigeria. And so I see this more as a challenge that requires a youthful energy. But in whichever way, that is the only way the presidency, the Nigerian presidency, can be secured. Anything less than this, you will face the same fate as Yar'Adua, and that will be the end.